Hello besties, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Today I will be teaching you how you can make a ruffle pleated skirt, balloon skirt. You can also call it a ball skirt. As you can see on the screen, I will be teaching you how you can make this with a band. So if you think this video is for you, please stick and watch till the end. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly please subscribe, like this video and comment where you're watching this video from. And also if you're a return subscriber, thank you for always supporting me. Here is the fabric. This is Ankara print. I target Ankara print, and this is into 4. You can see how it is into 4, and make sure one part is on fold while the other side is pieces, so one will stand for the back and the front. I hope you understand what I just explained. So how you get your pleat is your hip, because I'm working with a plus size here. So how you get your pleat is you dividing your materials. You can use 6 yards of fabric if you have that much volume. So the length, what you need is the length of your floor length. Make sure it is a floor length from your upper waistline downwards to the floor length, not with your band. This is, we are not cutting the band yet, but make sure whatever you are measuring from, it should be from your short length, which is your upper waistline, down to beneath your floor length. So I will then take from this side, the back and the front is on fold. As I've said before, I will not be slitting the back because I'll be attaching a zip around the waistline, which is the side waistline. So you take 2 inches in from the sides of both of the back and the front, and then you will outline it like so, the way you see me doing. So I'll just be trimming that out. So I hope you understand what I just explained. This is to give it like a bit of shape, so it doesn't just look straight. If you want, you can leave it like so, but this is best for me. And how you get your full volume is your hip line, your hip measurements. You measure that, and then you had 3 yards of fabric or 4 yards of fabric. That is why I said if you have 6 yards is best for this tutorial, so you have enough volume for your pleat. So that is it. After doing that, this is 4 yards and half fabric I am using for a plus size of 16. That's what I am doing. So you measure 1 inches downwards now. Afterwards, this is where your pocket will be starting from, because I'm going to be adding pocket at both sides of this skirt. So now I'll cut the pocket. Here is the amount of fabric you'll be needing for your pocket. You know, I said she is a plus size. I'm making the skirt for a plus size person. So I'll fold this into 4, as you can see me doing. The first thing you do is just to know the length of the fabric you're going to be cutting out, and then here I have 14 inches, and then the wideness depends on the excess of fabric you are with. So I will just be folding it. This is 8 inches, so I think I'll just be going with everything here, so it is enough for me. So this is 10, this is 10. Probably I'll just be going with the 10 inches, so I'll just sketch it round. If you've watched most of my video on how to make pockets, you will know this formula I am doing. This is best for English wear. So this tutorial doesn't have lining or anything, so this is best you just make the inside a bit stylish. That is why I am styling the pocket this way. So you give it a bit of design, which is round shape. How you get the round shape is you placing your hand like so, and then you connect it. You can see the way I'm doing it. Remember, this is 15 inches in length and wideness is 10 inches, and you had extra 1 inches for sewing allowance by the sides before placing your hands, and you round it. That is 10 inches. You can see the way it is. So I will just be cutting this out now. If you enjoyed this video so far, kindly give it a thumbs up, like, comment below where you're watching from, and also if you want to join our online classes or a personal class, you can reach out to me on the number you see on this screen. You can see that that is the end of the pocket. This is both for the left and right of our skirt we're making. So that is all about it. You can see the shape and beautiful the way it is. I'm going to put this away now after cutting it out, and then I'll move over to the next, which is going to be the band. So for this actual size I am making, which is the plus size, I'm going to be cutting it off camera because I'm as well cutting for both size 8 and 10 and also 16 plus for this skirt tutorial, for this skirt job I am making. So in the case of this tutorial, this is me here, I'm just cutting for size 8 and 10. So when you're cutting for size 8 and 10, you can go with 6 inches on fold. So it will be 6 inches in total. Then you will need half of an inch to sew it in to your skirt, and then you will be left with 2.5 inches. And it's best for size 8 and 10 because they don't have much, stomach. Now, why I'm telling you this is because I don't want you to mix it up while you are making it for a plus size and a smaller size. Do you get? So this is a plus size. You can see it on the screen. For plus size, you make it wider because they have tummy, and this will automatically cover their tummy and make it look beautiful. Do you understand it? They will not have they will not be, their stomach will not be purging, like in dividing into 2 or 3. So that is why I am explaining this. So I'll be using, for the plus size, I'll be using 12 inches instead of this 6 inches I'm using. I'll be using 12 inches. So the actual size will be 5 inches to stand out. Remember I said when you're measuring, when you're taking your measurements from the for your skirt, it should be from the upper waistline. From the upper waistline, that is where you should take your measurement from, to the floor length. So this doesn't include the band. So you see the band starts from under the bust and ends at the upper waistline, which is not really far. The distance from your under bust to your to your short length should be enough for the band you're gonna be cutting. So you can as well do that. You go down 1 inches from under your bust, and then you take it downwards to meet with your upper waistline. So whatever it gives you, you outline it. So 5 inches is best when you're working with a plus size, and 3 inches is best when you're working with a with a smaller size, which is size 8, 6 and 10 thereabout. So you can see the way I'm doing it. I'll fold it in. This is how I'm going to be placing it, and I'll go to my pressing iron and iron it properly. And note this, that the measurements you should be needing for this band is your round, under round bust measurement. I hope you understand that, which is your short length to under your bust. So here is it after sewing it. I believe you all know I already made something like this, but not really long skirts as this type. So this is it, what I was explaining earlier. You can see how it is looking, the band, how wide it is. And again, this is the side zip I was talking about the other time. If you've watched my previous video, you understand better how to make and how to sew this, just because I have so many work on ground. So this is why I'm just showing you the end result of it. So if you have any question, you can as well comment below, and I'll do it to respond to you. You can see the zip. I inserted the zip, and then the pocket, I started the pocket from down 1 inches. You can see the 1 inches is just a distance to from the band side to where the pocket will be starting from. So you don't just start it from where the band is. So that is why the 1 inches, I had to add it before. I have to remove 1 inches before applying the pocket. So after inserting it, you go down by 1 inch, by half of an inch to make it, and then you sew it the closing at the bottom of it. You do likewise to this other side. You can see the 1 inches, and then you sew it round, and then you're good to go. So yeah, I'm just going to be explaining shortly how I made this area here. So what I did after the 1 inch, you can see the 1 inches I went down from. So you just insert your pocket on both sides before inserting your zip. So it's as easy as it, you can see it. Lot of this beautiful skirt, you can see the pocket itself is not really affecting the zip. It is side zip, so it looks elegant. This is why I added this side zip is just to make sure the skirt is looking elegant at the back area. Give the back shape this volume. If you're a plus size or if you have both, it kind of give your shape the shape you want to see. You can see how it is on the video, very beautiful and clean. Please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to see more beautiful tutorial like this. Until I see you again in the next one, guys. Bye.